Let me ask you something. Are you ready to finally step out of the emotional turmoil that you've been living in and find peace from the hurts and problems of your past? I'm Jodi and I've been helping people feel better for over 20 years as a counselor, and I've seen everything. People come into my office feeling so crazy and alone in their pain, and they apologize to me because they think I'll be dragged down by how awful their mind is. But to me, they're not much different than most of the other people that I've listened to. In actuality, they're not much different from me either. We all have some fears and doubts and negative self-judgments filtering through our mind, always worried about being enough. Are we good enough, smart enough, thin enough, happy enough, or normal enough? And on top of all of this, we've had difficult experiences in our lives where we feel unvalued, alone, abused, degraded, or simply separate from what we want in life. And there's so much out there to get you down. Do you ever feel lost in it? I did. I felt so bad about myself and my life when I was younger, and I had daily panic attacks, and I had generalized anxiety, and I was very self-conscious and really depressed. And I didn't like my body, and I thought I was this big dork. And I was doing everything to feel better, trying so hard to learn everything and go inside myself and be okay with myself. And I told myself I was safe, and I tried to let go, but the ruminating and anxiety and self-depreciation would come back. Consequently, I was disappointing myself over and over again because I failed at getting better. I thought I had to be a better person to feel better, but that was just it. It was my negative self-judgment about not being good enough that stood between me and the happiness that I was searching for. Do you ever wonder if it's possible to be happy? I did. The evidence proved that it wasn't happening despite my best efforts. And I'm sure you too have longed to find the root out of feeling like you're misunderstood and alone, or destined to be treated poorly by everyone around you. Or maybe you just want to drive on by those obstacles of doubt and fear that have kept you from getting to the happiness and peace, but you don't know how to get there. People tell you to let go, but nobody shows you how. Until now. Because I figured it out. I found the answer and I got myself better. And I've used these steps with thousands of my clients. And now I want to share it with you. So I've created a map for you, and it's 7 steps, and I've laid it all out in these 7 videos, absolutely free. And I call it the map to whole peace, because I think our souls are searching for serenity and contentment despite what's happened to us. And I want to get you there. So here's these 7 steps. First, we name the problem so we can see what we are dealing with. This immediately empowers us to see everything in a new way. Then we deconstruct the problem, taking away all of its power over you. And that helps us with the 3rd and the 4th step, overcoming fear and overcoming negative self-judgments. Then, once you're finally free from all that, I teach you how to discover who you are and find a sense of belonging and peace. So let me ask you, have you ever felt vulnerable? Has fear ever stopped you? Have you ever had trouble letting go of the past? Are you feeling lonely? Are you sick of feeling this way? Are you ready to stop those negative emotions before they take you over completely? That's exactly what we're going to do. The map to whole peace is the guide that can bring you from struggle and pain and worry to connection and robust wholeness. It'll help you understand yourself and the world, and it'll help you learn how to turn off the volume of fear and self-criticism and confusion and shame that are constantly running amok in your mind. It is possible. You can feel better. And I know it's possible because I've seen it happen 1,000 times over. People in acute pain, having lived through terrorizing and painful ordeals, recover. And I put all their steps together that these people took on their paths, and I created the map to whole peace. It's a shortcut because I know when you want to feel better, you want to feel better right now. If you sign up, I'll deliver 7 videos to you over the next 3 weeks. each explaining one of the 7 steps coming from emotional struggle and turmoil to whole peace in your life. Completely free, no strings attached. And in these videos, I'll give you all the tools you need to get you there. Enter your name and email and let's get you started.